I've been fairly quiet about the OGL 1.1 leaks, and for good reasons. GameMasters here, and I generally don't like to speculate on something that isn't in my hands, something that I've not seen with my own eyes. I'm not saying that anyone providing this leaked OGL 1.1 verbiage is wrong or that it's fake. I certainly hope that it's wrong, and I hope that it's fake. But there is enough of it all going around right now, and it's really kind of hard to ignore. And it's coming from a lot of very credible sources, from content creators to some very heavy-hitting news outlets. At the time of publishing this video, I've not seen anything official from Wizards of the Coast about the Open Gaming License update to 1.1, other than their brief mention of it back on December. What was it, 21st or 22nd? We have seen leaks that make it look to be very unfavorable for third-party content creators. In a nutshell, the OGL is what provides permission to third-party publishers to produce content for D&D, and it appears that after it came out back in the year 2000, yes, 23 years ago, now Wizards are trying to lock down that OGL and greatly restrict what creators can and cannot do. I'm a major fan of third-party material. For example, this Dragonlance Companion from Splinterverse. I did a review of it a few videos back, and I just got in this hardback version, and it is amazing. What Wizards seems to fail to understand is that third-party content creators have had a heavy hand in making D&D so wildly popular. When the OGL was initially created, it caused a surge of content by new creators to take what was officially put out there and make even more compelling content. If OGL 1.1 does what everyone says it's going to do, we will see a lot of third-party content creators just walk away. And I don't want that. I don't want this to be my last book from Splinterverse. The artwork in it is amazing. The layout, you know, it had to take hours upon end to get it just right. Not to mention the hours it took everyone to put all of the material together and write this book. Doing all of that, from paying the writers to paying the artists, to covering the cost of the physical print, the shipping costs, the DM's Guild cut of the book. I'd be surprised if there was even a $2 profit in this book for Splinterverse. And Wizards wants an even greater share, even though they already split a 50% cut with DM's Guild. This Dragonlance Companion is a direct feed of excitement for me from the official Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen book, because once an official book comes out, I'm already going to want more. Like a good movie. I want to know what happens next. My mind is already there. I'm already wanting to turn right back around and head right back into the theater and sit down to watch the sequel. So with D&D, I turn to third-party content to fill in what I want and what I need. I can finish reading the official book and dive right into third-party content and completely immerse myself in even more lore, which in turn makes me excited for the next official D&D publication. I gotta be honest, if Wizards puts a squash on third-party creators, I'm just not going to be as excited for the official book. I know that I'm not alone in this. I can only see sales for the official Wizards books dropping as a result. Now, this was just a brief video, mainly to show off this beautiful book, but also to share a little bit of my thoughts about what Wizards is wanting to do with this OGL 1.1 update. Hopefully, enough people have been vocal, and what's been leaked about it will turn out to be inaccurate. That Wizards or Hasbro, or whichever entity is actually behind this greedy maneuver, has become aware and is changing it a bit to be a little more in favor for the content creator. Normally, to close out my videos, I ask a goofy question for you all to comment on in the comments. And still feel free to comment. I'm happy to discuss. And then I'd usually say something along the lines of, until next our paths cross, and then I'd try to tie in something with the video's content. Today, however, I want to simply show you the credits page for this book. I want these fine creators to shine. I want all third-party content creators to shine. Soak in their names. If you see them across social media, give them support. Shout them a thank you. Give any third-party creator a mighty thank you. Let them know that the gaming community is behind them, and hopefully this Open Gaming License update from Wizards of the Coast won't be as detrimental as the leaks have shown. Hopefully, because of the brand solidarity of the community itself, Wizards is changing the OGL from its leaked version to be more favorable. Until next our paths cross, yeah, I can't help it. May you, well, you tell me in the comments, what should we do until next our paths cross?